One of the beautiful things about the Celebrate America Foundation is really, it's a new foundation that's going to stand up and support and find sponsorship to promote these types of events that connect Americans with our past. My name is Steve McKee. I'm the North Carolina State Society President for the Sons of the American Revolution here in North Carolina. One of the biggest things that's important in 2025 to remember is that there's still common ground, even if we find it really difficult to find. And that common ground really exists within those 55 words of the Declaration of Independence that, state, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that we're all endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among those rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that to protect those rights, or to preserve those rights rather, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. And if we can agree that those are the things that bind us together as Americans, then really there's no obstacle that we can't overcome. And one thing that Celebrate America Foundation is really doing well is making sure that we're connecting people with those ideas, those core principles, what it is to be an American, right? That will kind of inform us who we are today. And we need to know who we are today by the people and the ideas that we've come from, so that we make good decisions now, so that 250 years from now, in the future, other Americans that are now then the guardians of liberty and the rights that we enjoy as Americans are going to take up that mantle and defend it for the following 200 years and so forth. So that's really, Celebrate America Foundation is there to preserve history, to promote history, to make it dynamic and something that people don't just come and learn facts and stats and dusty old names and dusty old books that nobody checks out from the library, but sees it and smells it and kind of lives that history, so then they can reflect on that history and it informs who they are, so that we can make good decisions as Americans going forward. So one thing I would like to do is thank the Museum of the Waxhaws. They have been one of the best sites for living history programming really over the last couple of years. They've taken on both the Battle of the Waxhaws as well as some other local skirmish battles, and this is their first year hosting us for the Battle of Charlotte. But they do an amazing job making sure that the reenactors have everything that we need, so that we can come and then show the public what the time period really felt like. And so they've been a wonderful host. They've always been a wonderful host, and we look forward to working with the Museum of the Waxhaws going forward.